What's up guys, I'm Jasinski, welcome back to the channel, and welcome back to Pathfinder Kingmaker. In the last episode, we were at the mansion of Jalmandi Aldori in the city of Rostov, preparing for an expedition to create a new barony in the Stolen Lands. Unfortunately, we were attacked by assassins trying to kill everyone, so that we could not do just that, and it was discovered there was a spy among our midst. Jalmandi expected myself and a little gnome named Tartusio, which I'm pretty sure is Tartusio, since he was trying very hard to incriminate me, and he almost did, but Jalmandi decided to send out two groups, one led by myself and my compatriots, and one led by Tartusio and his. So, we're going to strike out now, and head off to the Stolen Lands to begin our journey. So, let's begin. Guess we're going down this road here, South Rustland Road. Oh, a random encounter. Sure, why not? We're being attacked by Hylocenes. Okay, not sure what those are. Alright, I'm going to send Amiri over there.
This should do it.
I'll take on that guy. Valerie will take on that guy. And Lindsay will aid me. To battle! Oh, this is easy. Man, we wrecked them. They had no choice. Or chance, rather. Can we loot them real quick? They had nothing. Oh, we'll skin them all real quick. Did that work? I guess it did. Didn't see anything from it. I guess we'll just keep heading this way now. Okay, yeah, we can head back out to the map. To the map, rather. We could talk a bit about Lindsay, and we'll just knock over the piece. We don't have to worry about them. And we can go back or forward, but there's no reason for us to go back. Let's continue forward. Oh, there's Oleg's trading post. Yeah, I want to enter this position. Or location. Alrighty. Can I move with WSD? Yes, I could. I forgot if I could or not.
All according to plan.
Save yourselves, fools! What is it? Bandits? Ooh, I need to fix our formation real quick. It's really bad. I don't know what these guys are saying. Bandits! In the name of the Stag... Cool, I get to read a little bit. In the name of the Stag Lord, the lawful authority in the Stolen Lands, we demand this week's tax and some beer. And where's that pretty wife of yours, Oleg? She should serve us dinner. Quiet down. Oh, wait, that's a... I think that's a woman. Quiet down, dimwit. Oleg, we're just here for the Stag Lord's tax. Hand over the money and we'll be on our way. You want to drink some of my blood, too? I'm sick of you. You're like locusts. You think you control everything around here just because you put up that painted rag of yours. You come here, squeeze us dry, and come again. Oleg, a large man with a rough face, stops talking when he notices you. Ah, you must be the guest from Rostov. Some dialogues feature special options that are available only to characters with certain alignment. Is that myself? Oh yeah, that requires evil, specific alignment required. I'm not interested in bloodshed. Oh, I'm lawful good, though. Ooh. My task is to clear this land of bandits. I'll start right now. Retreat! We're too few for a fight. Let's call for help from the camp. No way! Just means we could rob a few idiots instead of just one. To arms, everyone! Alright, you guys are morons. Whoa! Oh, she popped a potion. Let me already take that one. Don't I have a shield? I could have swore I had a shield. There. Okay, I have it. I just can't see it. Yeah, this looks like I'll be fine. Chop.
Left yourself open.
Yep, Lindsay, shoot that one. Nice, very nice. Oh, we leveled up. Victories in combat and other advances will award your characters with experience points. After gaining a certain amount of experience, character will achieve a level up. Yeah, we already know all that stuff. Well, I guess we'll worry about the whole leveling up thing at a different time. Do they have anything worthwhile on them? Nah, not really. Lindsay, catch up. We gotta talk to Oleg. Take that, you scoundrels! Oleg shakes his fist. But now, he scratches his head and stares at the ground gloomily. The girl got away. A plague on her. She's certain to complain to the Stag Lord. They came before to collect taxes, but this time they'll come to punish treason. Now what are we to do? He sighs heavily. If only I could send Svetlana somewhere safe and show those rats what's what. He notices a fair-haired woman approach. Dove, why are you here? I told you to stay hidden. It's all over. I saw it. I just need to be sure you are all right. The woman looks at her husband tenderly, if with a hint of sorrow. Oleg mumbles something as he looks away, embarrassed. My name is Svetlana. I'm sorry your arrival to our trading post turned out so unwelcoming. Tell me more about yourselves. Surely there are more important things to discuss. Well, all right. We're just honest people who came here from Rostov. We fix up the old fort to house travelers and give merchants a place to trade with the locals. We also deal with the occasional huntsman in the area. What does any of this matter? When those bandits come back, they'll either drain us dry or just kill us. I saw someone run out of the trading post. Do you know who it was? That must have been Barkin. He sells potions. He lives out in the forest like a hermit, but he comes here every day. He knows every tree and bush in the area and how they can help you. Stag Lord's gang wants him to work for them. He likes the courage to fight those bandits, but he won't just walk away from us. He has a good heart, even if he grumbles a lot. Especially recently. Oleg, I'd like to see your goods. Don't know what good trading will serve if those bloodsuckers come back and take everything. But alright, have a look. Well, I want to buy stuff from you, so I might be able to help you out, man. That's the reason I'm talking to you about this. Okay, so this is a Masterwork Bastard Sword, which is a one-handed weapon. You have a Masterwork Longsword? Long Spear, Longsword, here we go. Can I compare it to what I have? Wields a, gives a +1 enhancement bonus on attack rolls. Well, okay, we did level up. I can see it now. Okay, yes, I can see my weapons. Yes, I just have a normal longsword. Oh, cancel that. Yeah, just stop selecting me. I don't want to keep looking at myself. Please, I'm ugly. Oh, okay, I can look at the shared stash instead. Alright. Yeah, well, we just need to sell all these things. So, just a bunch of weapons, really. But we can get some gold for them. Okay, yeah, that's how much gold he has right there. And what we're selling right now. Ever-burning torch. That's pretty cool. Just get rid of all these daggers and this couple of these bows. There's these bracers here I didn't even see that we had. I guess I can look at those later for a moment. Some other stuff. This chainmail. It's a hefty price there. And this bunch of armor here. I think we've made a good amount of gold, so we'll make all that offer. We'll make that deal then. What the? Uh-oh. Oh, no. Did I just give away gold? I think I misunderstood how this trading system works. Because I don't think that you... Let me see here. Let's say I want this club. What? I think I just gave him all that stuff for free and he took my gold. Well, that's a damn shame. Alright, well, we'll just... Well, now he's giving me stuff. What? I am so confused. Maybe someone can... Oh, did I buy the Masterwork Longsword at some point and not even realize it? I think I did. Oh yeah, because it was over here. Okay, well, I bought the Masterwork Longsword, so I wasn't really meaning to buy it, but we got it now. So, do I have anything else to sell here? It doesn't look like it. We got some books here. So I guess I'll just sell the books. I don't think we'll end up using them. So we'll just sell off a few more things here, and I think we're good. Alright, and then we'll equip that long sword. Now, we have a +6 to our attack, which is nice. I'm still carrying around these weapons here. What is she using? She's using a ginormous sword. Okay, it's probably better than what I have to give her. Alright, we're going to go ahead and level up then. So we're leveling up to level 2, which would give us... We have Smite Evil, but it'll give us our Divine Grace. It gains a bonus equal to my Charisma bonus on all saving throws. And we get Lay on Hands, which allows us to heal folks, which is pretty cool. Oh. Do I pick my class? I'm already a Paladin. I already picked my class. Oh, and then I get to allocate some skill points. That's great. We will go with... Can never have too much persuasion. Persuasion and religion lore. And we're all leveled up. And then I'm just going to let them auto level up.
It like I saw it.
I think I don't understand the game well enough to level them, and it'll save us some time on watching. Okay, so we'll talk to Oleg again. You see, let's get to the point. You see the bandits are going to attack again? Who are they, and when will they arrive? Oleg waves his hand sullenly. Who are they? They're the Stag Lord's gang, that's who. These lands teem with bandits like bedbugs in a beggar's hut, and you just stirred them up. They have a camp not far from here. I expect they'll return in full force in half a day, maybe less. Stag Lord won't take an insult like this lightly, and his henchmen are more like demons than men. Well, you have nothing to fear. I'll help you deal with the attack. Well, I appreciate your good intentions. I may not have the best manners, but Oleg Levitin is the last name you'll hear accused of being ungrateful. If we manage to defend this post, I'll reward you proper. We have to hide Svetlana. Please don't argue, Dove. And we also need to decide on a plan. Go ahead and look around. There may be some tools that we can use for the battle. There are some pretty solid traps around. Some tar and a box of alchemist's fire. Looks like alchemist's fire. We could put it by the gate, light off of the burning area when those bandits are nearby. But that could set the post on fire, Oleg shouts surprised. Well, maybe if we cover the walls with something to protect them. Alright, yes, I think it could work. I'll even shoot the arrow myself. I used to be pretty good with a crossbow back in my day. I'm going to look around, think on the best way to use the tar and traps. Alright, as soon as you're finished, let us know. And don't leave the post. The bandits could return at any time. Alright. And here's the potion guy. Let's talk to him. A frail, disheveled old man wearing a stained and tattered robe gives you a gloomy look. I'm Boken, local herbalist. What brings you here? We could use your help fighting the bandits. Where's this coming from? You want an old man like me to fight? Here, take this potion. Consider that my help in your fight. Oh, we got a diplomacy option. The bandits here bother you as much as Svetlana and Oleg, maybe more. Help us get rid of them for good. Oh, we succeeded. Boken scratches his head and then hums to himself and puffs his chest out. Well, all right. I'll show those troublemakers. They'll learn better than to chase an old man around. Someone might even write up some verses around me. Maybe even heroic ones. Lindsay gives you a worried glance, then turns to Boken. Please be careful. Go ahead and help, but leave the heroics to us, you hear? We'll talk later. Alright, we got another potion of Cure Light Wounds, and we have a potion of Cure Moderate Wounds. Everyone needs to have at least one of these potions equipped, I'd say. We have a copper ring we forgot to sell. We had some cool item. Oh, yes, here it is. We'll equip those bracers. Oh, they actually show up on me! That's so cool! I'm really happy about that. Alright, we have a +1 armor now. What's our armor class? Our AC is 20. That's really good. Nowhere near Valerie's, but I'm fine with that AC. That makes us way hard to hit, so, alright. Alright, let's take a look around, see if we can find those traps he was talking about. I remember there being a button we could check. Ooh, yes, good steel traps in the box. We'll use the traps to help catch the bandits. I don't know where we placed them, but we've placed them. And where did you say the tar was?
All according to plan.
I can't really find it. But I think what we got is good enough. Yeah, let's get back to the possible attack. If we keep dallying, we'll end up talking with the attackers rather than about them, if they're even willing to talk. How many bandits are there? What do they want? What do they want? Those bloodsuckers think they own this land. They come, take what they want, and steal the better part of our money every month as a toll for their leader. They even broke our gates so we couldn't try to hide anything from them. No one knows exactly how many there are. Sometimes only 5 or 6 come. Sometimes it's a whole gang. I'd have shown them what for long ago, if not for Svetlana. Alright. They claim they were collecting taxes. Why? For the Stag Lord and his cronies, of course. That Stag Lord fancies himself a king in these parts. He may have antlers for a crown, but all the troublemakers around here are happy to follow his orders as long as they're paid. So they charge an arm and a leg as taxes, and they call their executions punishment for treason. Even those who never swore allegiance to the Stag Lord. They're killed fast if they're lucky. If not, Oleg looks at Svetlana. Dove, why don't you go start supper while we finish our talk? I've no need to be protected from dark talk. I'm not some blind kitten, you know. I've seen what they do to people. She lowers her head. Most of the gang is made up of simple bandits, but there are a few monsters among the leadership, especially those close to the Stag Lord. Ox and Dovan from Nisroch come to mind. They like to make a show of their tortures and executions. My husband and I, we saw the bodies. Alright, we're going to wait for the attack. Fear not. I'll stand between you and this scum. You're under my protection. Amiri flexes her shoulders. Finally, a fight. Was bored with all that talking. Well, these aren't the heroics I was hoping to write about, but I guess even the greatest heroes had to start somewhere. I see you're not easily cowed. I beg you, be careful, and please don't let Oleg do anything too risky. Svetlana, go inside. We're going to go meet our guests. Yeah, let's take on these bandits. 6 hours and 40 minutes have passed. Oh my goodness. That went perfect. Whoa.
This should do it.
Stop him. Don't let him get close.
Serves you right.
Don't let him hurt Oleg. Mary, get him. Good stuff, everybody. Those bandits didn't stand a chance. That alchemist fire really did the trick. Ooh, a cloak. Cool, and it's unidentified, so we should probably identify that. Whoa, a composite longbow is worth 100 G? Hell yeah. Grab all of those. Those are well worth taking. Alright. And how do I identify items? Oh, it's just identified once you grab it. Grants a resistance bonus on all saving throws. Okay, I think Amiri will need that. Since, you know, barbarians don't usually have the best saving throws. Alright, Oleg. How's that? Oleg is breathing heavily, but he shakes his fist in the air menacingly. You rats got what you deserved. Now they'll know better than to treat honest people like cattle. And our Balkan here taught them a thing or two as well. A thing or two. He convinced the old alchemist Balkan to help you in their struggle against the bandits. Yes, we did. Now, my lord, head on up to the guest rooms on the 2nd floor. You deserve some rest after such a battle. I need to clean things up. And this is for your efforts. Now, don't offend me by trying to turn it down. Just take it. An honest fight deserves an honest reward. If that were more common practice in this world, I think life would be so much better. Well, thank you, Oleg. And I think we'll do just that. Go inside and get some rest. Hey, Svetlana. Let's talk to her. I'm glad it's all over. Even if there was a fight, we'll talk tomorrow once I finish working. Can I take stuff from here? Do you care? Nope. She does not care. I need it more than you. Sorry. I'm going to have to figure out what that button is to see what's interactable. Just give me a second. I figured it out. It's tab. Alright. Up to the guest room. Oh, there's a chest here.
Applause, please.
Ooh, some stuff. A scroll of Bane. Bane fills your enemies with fear and doubt. Each affected creature takes a -1 penalty on attack rolls and a -1 penalty on saving throws. Let's grab that. A golden statuette. Oh, there's some good bit of treasure up here. Take all of that. Anything else worth searching? Yeah, tons of chests up here. Yeah, this is our shared stash. We'll take all this stuff. And I bet there's a book here we can grab. Might as well. And this last chest. Now, it may look like I'm stealing from them, but we need this a lot more than they do. We have to forge a barony. 8 hours of sleep later, you wake from a nasty dream that tortured you almost all night long. In it, you saw a wall of unnaturally thick fog that surrounded you, slowly moving closer and closer. A quick look out the window, you find out that the fog was not a figment of your imagination, not a dream. And then, Guardian...
Hear me.
Whoa.
Please hear me. Can you hear me? Please.
The half-transparent outline of a beautiful nymph appears before you. Even in this ghostly form, it's clear that she's exhausted. Her shoulders are slouched, and her large blue eyes burn with her pale face. Her voice is barely more than a whisper as she reaches toward you. Who are you?
Who am I? Just a tear shed by the land itself. The bitter sigh of nature. I am a nymph, the guardian of this area. A defeated guardian. Call me the guardian of the bloom, if you wish.
What do you want from me?
Aid, salvation. We have a common enemy, and long have I searched for someone who can defeat him. The one you call the Stag Lord. As a storm strikes ruthlessly with gusts and lightning, the Stag Lord wreaks havoc with the swords of his servants. And not just in the world of people. The land also suffers from the evil he brings. My forests and my flowers suffocate in this fog. Soon even I will vanish, as the last ray of light fades at dusk.
Stag Lord is responsible for the fog?
Yes, it hides his fortress as well as his dark deeds. But while responsible, he did not create this affliction. It is the work of a powerful druid who has betrayed even himself. I know not why the powers did not leave this renegade, but even I was unable to defeat him.
Well, how can I help you?
This fog, it enshrouds, entangles, suffocates. If only I could learn how it was created. But my powers wane. I have barely the strength to call out to you. All I know for certain is that somewhere in this forest lies an old house, and it echoes with the remnants of a strange power. The Stag Lord and his druid were there. The fog hides this place from me, but I can point you to the bandits' camp near the Thornford. Make them tell you where this place is. Go there and listen to the echo, catch the whispers, search for anything that can tell you how the fog was created. Once the fog clears, nature will breathe again, and you will be able to easily find your way to the fortress of our mutual enemy.
Well, it looks like we're going to be helping this nymph then. Alright, I understand. Farewell.
I don't believe in fate, stranger, but our meeting seems more than a coincidence.
The nymph's whisper fades as she disappears. Ooh. Very interesting. There are no threats in this location. It is a sort of headquarters where you can prepare your party for a new expedition. In such locations, companions don't follow you around and will go about their own business. You can speak with them freely to get them know them better. Oh, and once you exit this location and return to the global map, you'll be able to choose the companions you wish to take with you, leaving the others here. Whenever you meet a new companion, but don't want to include them in your party right away, that companion will travel to this location on their own. Very good. Okay. So, we have to help out a nymph by going to that bandit camp. But, oh, who's this? Honorial 8 Eyes. The elf looks straight at you, through the tangled hair falling over her face. Hey, you're an adventurer, right? Seeking your fortune in the stolen lands? You aren't the only one of your kind here. Take my advice. Keep your eyes open and watch your back. Excuse me. Sometimes the ones who call themselves your friends are more dangerous than your enemies. Judging by the elf's voice, it's obvious that she started the day with a jug of wine. Who are you? The elf grunts. Honorial Eight Eyes. Once upon a time I was famous throughout Absalom. What's Absalom? For more than 4,000 years, Absalom has been the city at the center of the world. Metropolis-sized showcase of the greatest treasures in all Galarian. The city not only holds a key strategic position for both commercial and military endeavors in the region, but encompasses the site of the ascension of 4 deities and claims to have been founded by none other than the last Aslanti, the god Aradin. Ooh, interesting. More lore, please. Honorial Eight Eyes of the Reckless Six. Well, glory passes quickly. A few miserable decades later, and no one recognizes you on the street anymore. What a shame. Why are you called Eight Eyes? Once, long ago, I could spot an enemy and pin him to the wall before he could even think of attacking. Some said I had 8 eyes and looked all around at once, though it seems I've outlived my nickname. Honorial stretches her arm forward, her palm trembles noticeably. I've been drinking so much lately. It's best I don't test my skills too often. A famous Pathfinder, here in the middle of nowhere? Why? You want to know how one could exchange the life of a Pathfinder for this sorry, drunken rat hole? The light in Honorial's eyes goes out as if someone had blown out a candle. You lose all your friends because of one scumbag, and then you'll understand. I was the only one to return from the final campaign of the Reckless Six, and whatever is left of me can't be called a seeker anymore. Honorial remains silent for a long time, as if wondering if she wishes to poke the old wound. Here's the story. Our leader, Vermelt, was the best of us. Wise, brave, friends with everyone. One of those friends, a Divian Adrescent, sent him a disturbing letter. He stumbled upon mention of some ancient books on the art of necromancy. Secrets like those are best left hidden forever. Trust me, I've seen what that kind of magic can do. She bites her lip. To make a long story short, these volumes were supposedly hidden in the catacombs of Gallowspire. We decided that the book should be retrieved and kept safe by the Society. We gathered in a tavern, discussed the expedition, then proceeded to Ustalav. It was a normal mission, a quick and quiet recovery. She smiles bitterly, but everything turned out to be much more complicated. We barely made it out through the Witchgate Forest. All those terrible living trees, undead druids, and their arches of bone. It was a miracle we managed to make it out alive. We'd chosen Wren Church to stop at. It was marked on Vermelt's map as a safe enough haven to hole up and lick our wounds. How I wish that had been true. Vermelt was the first to perish. He was attacked by one of the monsters hiding in the stables. It tossed him about like a feather and threw him down an ancient well. His shout echoed for a long time. I didn't hear the sound of him landing, and then... She pauses and turns away, hiding her eyes. Enough. I shouldn't have gotten into this. Who am I to stir up others' feelings with all my chatter? We'd better forget about it for now. Maybe I'll tell you some other time. But not today. Well, would you like to join us? No, I've got enough things to do already. You'd better manage on your own. Alright, I have to go. Then we got Oleg, Boken, my other friends. Let's see here. We can look in Lindsay's journal to see our quests. So, stolen lands. If we... Ooh, what's this? Sing of our first big... Just one way to prove that you've read the title. Okay. We've no more than 3 months to conquer the stolen lands, so yeah, we actually do have a time limit to do this. So, this was back in Almondi's place. We can't do it anymore because we're not there anymore. And we can also meet with Tartusio on the stolen lands and, you know, find out what he's doing. So, alright, our next mission is south to the Thornford and the bandit camp there. So I think we're going to go ahead and set off to do that. Alright, that's the Thornford. So if we go south, we can cut west, or we can... Can I just go where I want? Nah. Alright. Let's just head off towards the Thornford. Oh, no, we can change our direction. I think it'd be easier if we just cut through here and then go through the forest. Oh, random encounter. Whoa, who's this guy? A jittery old man in squalid clothing shuffles up to you. His gray hair is unkempt, and he continually clenches and unclenches his wrinkled, freckled hands. When he stops and looks up at you, his eyes widen, and he tugs at his beard. Strange weather, invisible fog, creeping out of the woods, soars beyond the sky, obscures the sun and moon. Strange. The old man shakes his head, his eyes shifting about seemingly at random. I don't like this old man. Looks like the kind who can cast the evil eye. Who are you? The old man freezes for a moment. Remus. But that won't help with the fog. Visible fog? Does that mean you can find your way through it? The fog is wrong. It hinders your legs, not your sight. I wish not to try. What are you doing here? The old man raises a thick eyebrow curiously. I do nothing. Breathe, walk, observe. Alright. Well, the fog looks visible enough to me. I see more than ever. I've never seen so much before. He wipes his hand across his face and sighs wearily. But someone must look, and no one else can. Well, I should probably go, old man. The old man stares at you intently. You hasten? You should. Your rival wastes no time. He races, but in another direction. He searches for power. He'll find it. My rival? Do you mean Tartuccio? The old man tugs his beard again. He's not tall, but he wants to climb high. That's quite the burn. Beside him are those who could stand against him, and might not still. Oh. What power is he searching for? Someone else's. Old, but forever young. That which is taken from another. That which gave joy, and now gives death. Can you tell me where he is now? He's in an old tomb, south of the trading post. Oh, thank you. All the more reason not to linger. Farewell. The old man turns and walks away slowly, muttering softly. Once stolen, the land should be reclaimed. Once reclaimed, bound with the claimer shall it be. Bound, merged, joined by unbreakable ties. Claiming the land, claiming its pain, claiming its death.
Okay.
Alright, he's moved out of our way. Let's continue. So that's Tartuccio. An ancient tomb, a mound with a small barrow inside. The stone lands are rich with traces of long-gone settlements and the ruins of ancient civilizations. Almost every year, an accidental landslide exposes a door to an ancient tomb or the foundation of some destroyed temple. This location is a prime example of this. Well, we're just going to continue. Head into the forest here. And down into the bandit camp. I'm gonna try to find my way through the forest. Ah, darn it. Let's try to avoid them. Yes! We evaded them. I want to try to get there as quickly as possible. Alright. Do I actually have to keep track of rations? Because I think I'm failing at that. No, I think we're fine. Yeah, I think we're fine. Alright. And we're almost to the Thorn Ford. Here we are. Into this location? Yes. Is this a tent?
In due time.
The bandits' belongings are piled together in a messy heap. Search belongings for information or valuables. You find a cache under all the clothes and blankets. Opening the lid for a small haul, you find a box full of bottles. An inscription on the side reads, Wine for the Stag Lord. Don't you dare steal it, fools. I'll make sure you rot. Let's poison the wine. Maybe that might help us out in the future. Akiros Insmont. You see a tall, broad-shouldered man with prematurely gray hair and a decisive face. Everything about him, his stance, his gestures, his intonations, radiates confidence. I'm not here to listen to your complaints or your crazy plans, Kressel. We cannot fight Restov. Leave Jamandi's messenger alone and follow your orders. You probably haven't even burned down that old house the Stag Lord seems to hate so much. Is the Stag Lord just going to hide in the fog forever? Kressel hisses angrily. If we don't show them our strength, they'll think this land belongs to them. When are we going to do something worthwhile? Something more than just stealing from these spineless hogs? She stops as she notices you. Damn! The man turns to you calmly. Ah, you must be the guests from Restov. Well, I always have preferred to solve things face to face. I am Akiros Insmore, the Stag Lord's right hand. We should talk. All I'm interested in talking about is the location of the fortress. I doubt you'll get what you want from any of us. Those who would talk don't know, and those who know won't talk. Not even if you tortured us. So perhaps I can convince you to hear me out. And just what do you want to talk about? I'm sure you've heard many stories about the Stag Lord and his people. Quiet, Puppo! You probably think we're flesh-eating madmen. We're nothing of the sort, I assure you. We essentially want the same as those who sent you. Ownership of this land, and the right to take payment from those who live and work here. The stolen lands aren't part of Brevoy, despite what anyone may think. My commander has as much right to this land as Jamandi Aldori. I personally forbade Cressel's people from harming the owners of the trading post. They paid on time and worked dutifully, at least until you showed up and disturbed things. But despite that, does this really need to end in violence? Restov is too far away to be able to effectively control these lands, and I don't want to lose any of my people. So please, leave the Stag Lord be, and leave in peace. I have the good trait, so we can say... we can inspire them to join us. I think we can do that. Let's see if we can entice them to join us. Why not turn that around? No matter what you say, Akiros, the Stag Lord's not some ordinary ruler of an ordinary country. He can barely control his gang, and neither can you, or you wouldn't be arguing with Cressel in the middle of the woods. You both seem like reasonable people who simply chose the wrong leader. Leave him, or help me find his fortress, and we can part in peace. A valiant effort, but no. Just your charm and the ghost of the ferocious Jamandi won't be enough to make me turn traitor. Farewell, and please, think on my words. He turns and leaves. That was a neutral good action. Something in your words seems to have impressed Cressel. She frowns for a moment, then spits. Fine, I won't cut your throat. For now, at least. But I also won't kneel to some Restov upstart. Why would you try to make peace? Are you just naturally kind? Or have you been listening to Svetlana? Isn't it so hard to believe I simply might not want unnecessary bloodshed? You know, life hasn't been so good to me, she replies, sullen. Why should I trust you? All right. Here's my piece. Stag Lord's been spending some more time keeping an eye on the bottom of his glass than on what's going around him. If you won't answer an insult from some Restov crook like Jamandi, then you're right. We chose the wrong leader. So go ahead, do whatever you're gonna do. I won't stop you, but I won't help you either. And here, give this to Svetlana. She places a ring in her. She gave us Svetlana's wedding ring. Wow, they stole Svetlana's wedding ring. That's crazy. Alright, and all these bandits are leaving. There's a few of them here. Who's this guy? You see a dark-haired man of about 45, though the wrinkles on his face make him look 60 at first sight. He's currently a prisoner, judging from his tied hands. He slouches a bit, squinting short-sightedly at the light as he moves his lips, as though speaking to someone invisible. He jerks his head up as he notices you. Praise Erastil! Someone finally chased off those scoundrels. Thank you, stranger. My name is Jod Kavkin. I'm a priest of Erastil from Golt. These bandits attacked me as I was crossing the river. Said they wanted to take me to their leader, make me heal their wounds. Not a chance. The strength granted me by Erastil is meant to help honest people, not robbers. Well, I'm glad I could help. Oh, these times. To be surprised to meet an honest man, to see a manticore at a vegetable stall. Thank you for your help. I've exhausted my supply of prayers, but I'll gladly repay you in the future, once I've restored my strength. Come to me if you ever need to be healed or blessed. I'm afraid an old fool like me won't be able to handle the mission given me by Erastil on my own. How can I search for the temple when the bandits around here won't let me take a single step? I'll head to Oleg's trading post to rest and think on what to do next. Please, traveler, if you happen to discover the ruins of the Temple of the Elk, come inform old Jod. My gratitude will know no bounds. Of course, man. No problem. We can find the Temple of the Elk. He has to tell him if we happen to find it. Alrighty. Some notes, sweet pancakes, written order. Cressel, as a task, as soon as you're done with the taxes, find an old hut in the woods upstream of the Thorn River and burn it to the ground. This is the Stag Lord's wish. He literally said, burn, burn. It was originally going to be Dovan, but he grew upset when he learned nobody lived in the hut. Said burning houses with no one in them was boring. It's a strange task. No asking what the, why bother? Okay, yeah. So it's upstream of the Thorn River. What's this thing back here? Seems only Lindsay can get back there. Woo! Some more treasures. I'll take all of that, thank you. We're just gonna head for the abandoned hut. That's our main mission. Actually, you know what? We might be able to intercept old Tartusio if we head east from here.
Resting would be nice, don't you think?
You guys want to rest? Okay, we're gonna camp then.
You're always the first to get into fight, as if there are no fighters in the party except you.
Why not? I know there are others, but it's the custom. The best fighter is always in the front row.
Okay. Oh, so we actually, like, did some interesting things in camp. Alright, so it was kind of worth it. Oh, we got a buff! Eating a hearty meal provides you with a +1 bonus on all saving throws for a day. Cool. Hopefully this will bring us to where Tartusio is. There we go. Let's enter the ancient tomb. Alright, Tartusio. Are you here? Oh, the Tartusio's mercenary, eh?
We will be victorious.
Oh, they are... Here's our target. Oh, you're targeting me, eh? Oh, you shouldn't have come at us so spread out, boys. Oh, he big. Oh, he dead, though, so it don't matter.
A calculated risk.
Amiri, go ruin that woman. Oh, charge worked this time. Wow, that was good. Follow his trail and find their leader. So he must have left. Well, we defeated his band, we defeated his goons, and he left. Okay, let's, whoa, what's that? It's just a normal longsword, but it's something else. It's got, like, some kind of magic on it or something. Oh, it gives him enhancement +1. Okay. Ooh, a heavy shield. I'll be taking that. Scorched fragment of a necklace. Sign bears trace of lost power. Seems you found a shard of a destroyed artifact. If you find all the artifact fragments, an artisan with enough skill can restore it for you. Ooh, cool. Anything else worth grabbing here? Any armor that's worth a good amount of money? Scale mail. We'll grab it. We're a little bit slowed down though. We need to get back to Oleg's trading post and sell some of the stuff after we find the tomb. Oh, how sweet! The first breath of fresh air after the stale, damp stuffiness of that tomb. Before us stretched an unending heath, replete with hills and gullies and patches of low shrubs. Already the trail of Tartusio and his companions had gone cold. Lore Nature 11, but we would not give up so easily. Whether the trail went cold or not, it was one we had to follow. No blade or grass was bent. It must have had enough time to straighten back up, since whoever last passed through. But the heath's dry earth preserved the prints of little shoes. Our eyes to the ground, we followed the trail. We walked and walked until finally we came to a huge gully, the dried-up bed of a river of yore. But what is this? At the edge the grass was trampled down, and the soil turned up in claw prints, lots of them. We'd stumbled upon a fresh battlefield, and here the trail split. One set of footprints walked away from the battle and down into the gully. The brave footprints that faced down their enemies followed the path along its edge. Let's use Detect Magic real quick. Discovered traces of a spell, apparently from the Illusion School of Magic, near where the Lonely Trail descended into the gully. I'm thinking that the trail that went down to the gully is an illusion. Let's try to figure out who might have left those claw marks. We failed the check. There are plenty of attackers, and they were rather small. Let's examine the path that snaked along the gully. The path was frequently used. In its dust, we saw both sets of footprints together. It was clear that those who had no claws left the battle surrounded by those that did. Let's follow the path alongside the gully. At first, the path went right along the steep edge, but soon it turned, circling around a thick and prickly bush. No sooner had we turned than we ran into a band of kobolds who were approaching from the opposite direction. If there were any more footprints on the path, those kobolds surely trampled them. We had no time to concern ourselves with that. Death to kobolds! Bunch of little guys here. Okay, they got an alchemist in the back, 2 alchemists in the back, and 2 sentinels. Amiri, you go after him.
Onward.
Valor, you guys have to go after those guys. Let's actually do something here. Ear-piercing scream on a target. Do 1d6 points of sonic damage and daze a target. Let's daze that one. And let's go. Go for it, Amiri.
Left yourself open.
Any last wishes?
Okay, Valerie's got that guy. Whoa, some lightning happening. Good stuff, guys. Whoa, that's crazy. Let's grab all the treasure and get the hell out of here. Let's go, go, go! Why are we so slow? Oh, it's the storm that's making us slow. Let's just get out of here. Alright. We'll head back. We'll get to Oleg's, some of this stuff off, then we'll head to the house out there. And it looks like the storm has gone away. Well, I think this is a great place to leave off for today. This is going great. I'm loving this game so far. I'm having a great time with it, and I hope you guys are enjoying it too. So, if you like this episode, please leave a like and comment down below. Subscribe if you want to see more, and make sure you ring that bell notification button so you always know when the next episode comes out. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!